Hey guys, good morning to you. This is Mr. Solution. So, on this episode, I will be walking us through the general market outlook for the week. And from my time check, it's exactly 11 a.m. Okay, it's 11 on the dot. That's 11:00 a.m. Central African time. So, I want us to look at the market generally this week to see what the potentials are if we are going up or if we are going down. All right. So, firstly, I am using FTS platform. This is FTS Exchange, of course, but then the analysis is on Trading View. Okay, this is Trading View, and I'm using FTS as my exchange for the analysis. Currently, I am on 1 hour time frame. Okay, I am on 1 hour time frame, and over the week we saw how the markets actually moved. We saw the miracle that happened in the week, and this long line here, this is exponential moving average. This is actually 50 days exponential moving average. Okay, so it's one of the charting tools, is one of the indicators that actually help me to know what the market is saying. Okay, well, anytime the price is above the 50 EMA, it means the market is bullish. But if it goes below it, if the price goes below it, it means the market is bearish. As you can see from here now, that at this point, that was on the 22nd, yesterday, I guess, being Sunday. Yes, we saw a sharp drop in the price of Bitcoin. It kind of dropped and then got to a low of 17,631 as at yesterday, before it kept started going back again. And then at this point, we saw another drop, this rapid drop that also happened around what time? It got to a low of 18,106, and then it's picked up and it's been going up there. Remember, what we are using is 1 hour time frame. Okay, so knowing this, having known this, let's just do a little analysis to see what the market might be doing. Okay, let me first of all remove this. Let me remove the moving average. Let me remove the moving average for now. We might not really be needing it, probably subsequent times. Okay, let me remove it. Okay, so let's do the little analysis here. Okay, at this point we see this happen. Let me make it bolder. I'll probably change the color. Okay, no, I need to make it bolder. Okay, all right, we saw this that from these points the market started going up. That was on the 16th of November. Remember, in the previous analysis I did, I told you guys that I'm very optimistic that BTC was going to get to 18,000, even though then it was around 16, 15,000 or there. But it was trading within that range. I told guys that before the year runs out, that BTC was going to get to 18,000, and it actually did. Current BTC is trading above 18,000, 18.6 or 18.5, that range. Okay, so let's just see what is going to happen. Are we still going up? Do we still have, is there still enough steam to catapult the market to probably to stardom, or something is going to happen? We are going to consolidate, or what? Okay, let's just see what the market is going to do. Okay, firstly, we see that it's kept on trading within this channel. Okay, its market kept on staying in this channel, and then all of a sudden we saw this breakdown, actually a breakout, but in the negative. Market actually dropped and then started trading in this channel again. Okay, and then we saw this move. Okay, we saw this move, and what happened next? It did this. What happened next after the move? Let's see. Okay, after the move, we saw this drop again. Okay, we saw this drop, these two drops, followed by this. Currently, market is making a series of higher highs and higher lows. I think possibly we might get another drop. Okay, we possibly might get another drop. The possibility is there, because this looks like a bear flag to me. I am not too okay. It looks like a bear flag to me. Let's focus on this. Let me change the drawing to something a different color, so that it doesn't confuse us. Okay, um looks more like a looks more like a bear flag to me. So what it means is that it's possible for us to drop again. it's possible for us to drop again. The possibility of our drawing is not of our dropping is not far-fetched. Okay, so we could possibly have another drop before continuing. All right. So here we saw this sharp drop, and then this week means rejection. I've always said it in my class that the presence of a week in any chart means rejection. So we actually got to this very point, which was sharply rejected. And after rejection, we saw this. Okay, price has actually been making a series of higher highs and higher. Look at the trend, see how it's been going higher high. So what am I projecting? What am I thinking? What do I think will likely happen? Okay, to conclude on that, let me also look at the lower time frames. I'll be considering the 15-minute time frame now because I'm using the 4 to 6 factor, which has always worked for me in combining time frames. Okay. So what am I expecting? Okay. Of course, here, of course, at this point, yeah. So I'm expecting that price would immediately price gets to this very point. This is another resistance here. If price gets here, it could get rejected again. There could be a rejection at this very point. So what I'm saying is that there could be a rejection around, let's say, 18.7, 18.8. It could happen, but it would really wouldn't take much time. Okay, it just a small rejection, and then it will continue it on its way up. Okay, so I'm anticipating a drop from here. Okay, so if it eventually gets to this very point and drops back to the channel again, it will likely move in this direction. It will likely move in this direction. Okay, firstly, it gets to this point, it gets to this very place. Okay, drops again. Okay, could likely drop, okay, at this region, and then come back again, then continue its movements up. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, from what I've seen so far. So I'm projecting a slight drop, not really gargantuan, not really much of a big drop. Okay, so generally, let's look at the weekly to see what's been happening so far. Okay, so you see that market has really been on the positive. The weekly has been making a lot of sense. The weekly has been very beautiful. Okay, market has been going up, trending up, and all that. So the weekly looks good, looks beautiful. Remember that what we are using is FTX platform. So the data here is actually limited because this is actually just a new exchange, not up to 3 years sort of. So we'll have to take into consideration that the data we are using here is a bit not much. So we are working with a limited data. Okay, that doesn't really mean that if we decide to use another exchange, we can get more information than we need. We could, but then I want us to use this FTS because it's the platform I trade on, and because it is the platform I'm using to trade, I would also want every information, every data I'm using to analyze the market to be from here. Okay, that's what I've always wanted, and that's what I've always done. So I would want my information to be from the very exchange I am using, so that it doesn't interfere in any way. Okay, so we saw these breakouts at these very points, and then since the market has actually been making a series of higher highs and higher lows, this is actually the daily. Okay, after the breakouts that occurred around these points. Okay, after the breakout that occurred, firstly we saw this sharp drop here. There was this drop, and then kept on trading within this channel, kept on trading within the channel, and then the breakouts occurred. Okay, the breakout occurred at this region. Okay, the breakouts occurred at this very point, and then it's been continually going up. It's been continually going up. Look at the breakouts. Then even those, yeah, there were little consolidations. We saw some series of consolidation. For instance, this is the level 1 consolidation, level 2 consolidation. Probably the level 3 is here. Okay, so it's after this consolidation now, which I said there's going to be a little correction here. We are expecting a level 3 consolidation, which will determine whether we'll continue to go up. But my target for the year was 18,000, and we've hit that 18,000. So as it is now, I'm actually on my toes. I'm waiting for them to see what the market does, because my target for the year is 18,000, and then the 18,000 threshold has been meant. So what's obtainable now is that I'm actually looking at the market to play with it. I'm more of a scalper now. I'm actually scalping the trade because I can't really tell this is what is going to happen. Okay, so my target, which was 18,000, has been met. So whatever happens in the market, I just want to play along with it without putting undue expectations or putting undue pressure on myself. Okay, so I just want to relax and play along with the market. If we are going up, I want to stay and see it. If we are coming down, I still want to partake. Okay, so anytime I see an opportunity for short, I wouldn't hesitate shorting. Okay, so as it stands now, this at this point, this region is a very important point for us. This region, this zone is very, very important for us. So whatever happens here, to a large extent, will determine what is gonna happen. Okay, if price happens to come around, drops drop towards this region, probably we are not seeing all-time high this year. If anything happens and price drops to this very level, we are not seeing all-time high soon. Someone was saying that we can't see, it's not possible for us to see, we can't see BTC in around 10K again. I think that's about the dash, okay, because you can't say for certainty. We've seen the best of times, we've seen the worst of times. So for someone to open up and say we can't see BTC around 10K again, I think that's an overstatement, okay, because anything can actually happen. What is actually holding us is this very level. This very level is what is keeping us. If in any way, if by crook or whichever way we eventually come hit below this very level, expect it. 10K is not really that far. Again, 10K is not really, if we eventually hit here and probably come here to consolidate, which might probably make us go up or come down. And I can't really tell. Okay. So generally, this is my outlook for the week. This is what I'm thinking that the market is gonna do this week. I'm saying that we'll see a little series of higher highs, then we'll come down again. And as we come down, it's possible for us to hit this very level. Okay, it's possible for us to hit 70K subs again. It's very, very much possible. Like, it's very, very much possible. Okay, but that will be determined by what happens when we get to this very level, 18.9 or thereabouts. We could possibly test this level. Then if this level holds, we might just start going up again. But if it doesn't hold, then the next area we are looking at is sub 18, 16.8, and sub 16K, actually, from 16.8 and thereabouts. So these regions become the next place the price we'll be looking at to determine what the general outlook of the markets will be. All right, guys, so thank you so much, and please trade very carefully. If you have any question, if you have any concern, if you have any issue you want us to talk about, I'm open 24/7. You can chat with me on my WhatsApp, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, whichever of my social media channels. Or maybe you are a new person in the crypto system, or you're looking for a community of traders where you can join to leverage on my skills, to leverage on my knowledge. I have a free signal group on Telegram where I drop some signals for people to trade on. Okay. But then make sure you have an account with FTX Exchange, because FTX is the platform I'm using for my trading. So it's expedient to register an account with FTX, and I'll be dropping the link at the description section of this video. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for coming to watch my video. And please, if you've not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I put up any trading content. Okay, till I come your way again, I remain your man, Mr. Solution.